So in the past, I reviewed a bunch of these different types of power banks. Today we're reviewing this one, and when we come back, I'm going to show you why this one's different and why I agreed to review it. Alright everybody, welcome back. So normally, I've done these so many different times, I wouldn't even give this a second thought to review. But this one seems to have some nice features in it, and definitely has the added benefit of extra panels, as you can tell. Now, we all know that one little panel isn't going to charge these things up. You know, it's going to take 17 to 18 hours, and you only have maybe, 6 to 8, maybe 9 hours of sunlight every day, if you're lucky. So something like this, it's really going to be hard to fully charge from just the solar panels. But having extras will definitely give you a little bit more power and will charge about 75% faster. So this is a 4-panel waterproof external battery bank. It's a 25,000 milliamp hour lithium polymer battery bank. The max input on it is 5 volts at 2 amps. Max output 5 volt, 2.4 amps. So the fact that it's got lithium polymer batteries, the fact that it's got 4 panels, definitely made it a little interesting to me. But that's not even the real reason why yet. Let's say you're going hiking, camping, whatever. Maybe you're going for a day trip in the car and you don't want to lug these things around, flopping around with this thing. Well, you just take them off. There is a magnetic strip along the back here with that little plug there, and it will allow you to still charge up your unit with this one single panel, as you can tell by just my studio lights in here. But you don't have to carry these around. So it's definitely an added feature. You know, they're all pretty much close to the same, except for that. That's something I've never seen before, and I think it's really, really handy. So this will do your average cell phone about 6 to 8 times. Very, very handy for travel, for emergencies, for whatever. Those of you in hurricane country around this time of year, you guys are getting pounded. So something like this can really come in handy. I use it to charge up my batteries for one of my HTs, my handheld ham radios. It can charge up any communication devices, your tablets, whatever. As a matter of fact, we're going to test it on my tablet out here, because I keep my tablet out here for internet access and stuff, and we're going to see how well it charges. I have a little meter over here that we're going to test it on, over here. Let me see what kind of output we're getting from it. The built-in LED light, that's another cool feature. Most of them have it. This is pretty standard. You're going to push that button on the side and hold it. There you go, there's your one light. Your next mode, your strobe, and off. You'll notice along the side here, the lights indicating charging. When you charge this from a wall socket, there won't be a light there on that first one. It won't be green. When you charge this from the solar, you'll notice the green light comes on. So, I like the fact that even though this isn't super bright in here, it's already charging under this light. Maybe a tiny little bit, but at least something. So while they say to put it in direct sunlight, I'm really not complaining too hard that it's working under here too. That's pretty cool. Now remember, like we said in the beginning, the solar charging is designed for emergencies. It's not a primary source of charging. And it could take up to 16 hours under direct, strong sunlight to fully charge this. You gotta remember, 7 to 8 hours of sunlight a day, it's gonna take a little bit. You can plug it into the wall and it will go from completely dead to fully charged in 9 hours. But the added benefit is you are going to get a 75% faster charging with the extra panels on it. So, what are the dimensions? Folded up, 6.1 inch by 3.3 inch by 1.4 thickness. Unfolded, 15 by 6, same thickness, 0.9 inches. Weight is around 575 grams or 20.12 ounces. Not too heavy. Again, the lithium polymer battery is going to be a little bit heavier, but definitely worth it. So let's plug it into my tablet here and see what kind of power we're getting out of it and see how it performs. Alright, so I have my tablet plugged in over here. Just bring that over. I have it zoomed in close so you can see that. So we're getting about 4.87 volts, a charge of 8.87 amps, almost 1 amp. Not too bad, not too shabby. I just plugged it in, seems to be stabilizing around 8.7, 8.8 amps. So I'm definitely impressed with the charging capacity of it. Bring that up close so you can see everything. Definitely pretty cool. It does have a USB-C on it too, and it does have the both for charging and for recharging the panel itself. So you will need a USB-C adapter. I'm going to show you really quick the differences in adapters. For those of you that don't know, I'm sure most of us know, but there might be some out there. That's a USB-C adapter. You see the shape on the end of it. And that's your standard micro USB. I hope that's focusing. So you can kind of see the difference. This one will charge faster, so it does charge the unit faster. So definitely happy with it. Definitely pretty cool. It's going to get some use. I like the fact that it's got the panels that are detachable. So let me zoom out a little bit, and we'll finish up, and I'll tell you where you can pick one up. All right, so I'm just going to leave this charging today and see how well it does with that little monitor on it. I've charged stuff with it already, and I'm really pleased with it. I just want to see the total stats when it gets finished. I think we're about 67%, 77% on here, so we'll see how long that takes. All in all, I'm definitely happy with it. I like the detachable kind of convenience of not having to lug that around. There isn't a way to secure these onto this. Now, I've reviewed others that don't detach, that have a little snap here. That's the only suggestion I'd make to the company, is find a way to maybe put a little snap over there so that you can keep it on there. For now, a rubber band or a Ranger band or whatever would work perfectly fine if you're worried about these pieces getting, bumped around or flop all over the place. So they run about $40, $39.99 at the time of this filming. You can pick them up at my store, my Amazon store down below. I will put a link there. And I do appreciate all you guys who do shop in my Amazon store. We are very thankful for that. And that's about it. That's pretty much the story on these. They work very, very well. I do like the fact that it's got the solar on it. But again, you're getting far more solar surface exposed to the sun than, say, a single panel charger like this. And don't get me wrong, if this is what you got, hey, you're good to go. But if you don't have anything yet, this is a darn good way to make up for that extra space and get yourself a little more sun there and a little quicker charging times. And in an emergency situation, one thing I've noticed is when your cell phone does not have service, it will drain very, very quickly. It's constantly searching for service. So if you're somewhere where the service is kind of spotty, your cell phone's already going down quick. Having something like this in your vehicle to top off your cell phone in an emergency is definitely cool. Having something like this during disasters, earthquakes, fires, whatever, and you're evacuated, definitely a handy little thing to have. And here's the best part. I've done reviews on the bigger, larger panels. If you want to bring a larger panel for this and bring it along, you can do that, and it will definitely work very, very well. You can stick a whole big 100-watt panel connected to this and charge this up while you're charging up another power bank. So definitely worth the time to look into something like this. I do like renewable products like this because it makes it so much easier than having to stop and charge it somewhere or, find a place to plug it in. So I will put the link down below. Like I said, they run about $40. Definitely worth it, I think, for something like this. Definitely a cool little device. I have reviewed a lot of these in the past, but, the separating solar panels and the lithium-ion batteries definitely sold me on it. So the lithium polymer batteries definitely sold me on it. I do like the fact that the lithium polymer batteries seem to hold their charge a lot longer, so you're not constantly recharging this just from it sitting on the shelf. And mine do sit on the shelf a lot. I don't drag them around with me all the time. But when I'm going to be gone for the day, or if I'm going to Vegas, or I'm going on a trip somewhere, they definitely go with me. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'll put a link down below to our store where you can pick it out. If you don't see anything in our store you like, I will put a direct link to our store. Just shop as you normally would. We really appreciate that. And check out all the other items we have in there. Don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link down below if you're interested in getting started in some freeze-dried food storage. That's definitely the place to be. And don't forget to check out our Prepare with Iridium, our Food for Patriots link. They have everything in stock right now. They are shipping. Might be a little delay because we've had a big rush, but they have gotten incredible amounts of support and incredible amounts of orders in the last few months. So don't forget that. It's preparewithiridium.com. And I thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.